Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. We got a wet one out there for our Friday. We're going to have a number of showers around throughout the day and some rain and some heavier rain at times. Nothing severe expected, but just be prepared to deal with the rain and make sure you have the rain gear with you as you step out the door. So, yeah, that's the top weather headline is obviously dealing with this rain today. There'll be some scattered showers over the weekend as well. That'll lead to a damp Mother's Day, and then we'll be drying out next week. So those are your weather headlines. Here is the rain. It's this is recorded here early, 9 o'clock, a little after 9 o'clock in the morning, and the rain has moved through South Louisiana into South Mississippi and is knocking on our door at this point. So by the time you're watching this, probably already raining across a good bit of the area. So we'll get the futurecast here into motion. What we're going to see is things kind of like gradually ramping up. We'll start out with just some light drizzles, some light sprinkles, and then it'll gradually get heavier as we go into the afternoon. And then as the afternoon wears along, it gets a little bit heavier. Nothing severe expected, but there will be rain around. And keep in mind, the models lately have been overcooking things, especially this high resolution model has been kind of overcooking things, showing more rain than what we actually see. It's been really good at showing that, hey, there's moisture in the atmosphere, that we're going to see this moisture in the atmosphere. What's been having a harder time lately is showing too much of that. Like, the stuff that doesn't reach the ground shows up on the futurecast. So keep in mind what you're looking at here at 6 o'clock tonight. That is not a radar. That is a model, and we probably won't see all of that quite getting to the ground. So there will be some breaks in this stuff, but there will be times when it does turn a little bit heavier. And looking at the radar trends this morning, I think the modeling is doing a little bit better of a job today, so I'm a little more confident in what it's showing here than I was the last few days. So I think we'll be getting a decent amount of rain today. Nothing severe, but it'll keep the roads wet. This afternoon and this evening, if you're trying to get out and about for your Friday night, likely going to be pretty sloppy, so be careful out there on the roads. Let's go into your Saturday. A little different thing on Saturday. We're going to have an upper level low swirling on through, and that's going to give us some scattered showers, so it won't be the wall-to-wall rain on your Saturday. It'll be scattered, but it'll be scattered throughout the day, so you could see some showers at any given point during the day on Saturday, but it won't be an all-day rain by any stretch. There'll be a lot of breaks in that, so make your plans, do your thing on Saturday. If you have our app, and I'm assuming you do if you're watching this, use that radar on the app. It works really well. It's super easy to use. And if you're out and about, you're out doing something, and maybe just even working in the yard, you see some clouds in the distance, just check that radar app and see how things are going. That's the best way to do it. Just be flexible. And then, we're going to have to do this all summer long anyway. We had those pop-up showers and thunderstorms all summer long. We know how it goes. You just have to, you don't change your life for it. You just work around them the best you can. I think that's what we're going to have to do this weekend for our Mother's Day weekend, because I think our Sunday will be very similar in the sense that we'll see a number of showers and storms scattered about, but it won't be 100% coverage by any stretch. All right, so I just got a new accumulation model in. Boy, look at this. All right, well, this is a good time to talk about this. So this accumulation model, this is run off the HRRR, what I just showed you there. And boy, it is now calling for a lot of rain across the area. It's calling for big time rainfall amounts. All right. With these accumulation models they're never very good. But they can kind of give us an idea of the possibilities. And first off, you always throw out the highest and lowest numbers pretty much. Okay. So like the 5 inches in Pascagoula or the 4 1/3 inches in Mobile, just kind of toss those out. Probably not going to see anything like that. And then you probably can also toss out the lowest numbers. And the lowest number is actually, it's pretty high. It's Milton at just under an inch. So we're seeing a lot of 1.5 to 2.5 inches here on the board. So that's more the range you're probably looking at here, 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain. That's a pretty good bit of rain. So that's over the next 36 hours through tomorrow night. That's a lot of rain. So it looks like we're going to see some rain piling on up. Probably not 5 inches of rain like those upper numbers there, but probably not half an inch of rain either. Probably at least an inch of rain at the least, but probably more like 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain is probably more like what most of us will see. It's kind of gray skies out there this morning, temperatures in the 70s. And those temperatures in the 70s probably going to be about where they are most of the day because of the rain and the cloud cover. We're not going to be able to break much above the mid-70s today. Once again, rain is going to be possible throughout much of the day. It'll kind of ramp up with those rain. How heavy it is, I should say, the intensity starts out really light. Gets heavier as the afternoon and day goes along. By this evening, I do anticipate a good bit of rain around. Once again, nothing severe here, but this is going to be a nuisance if you're out and about trying to get things going here for your Friday night. It's likely to be wet. The rip current risk is in the medium range today, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be raining at the beaches, so probably not going to bother you or not going to make any difference today. Tomorrow it actually drops down to low, which is good to see, and I hope that's the case. Now this could change. They do this, they do change this forecast day by day, but if we stay low tomorrow, that's really good news. Once again, the showers will be scattered. You can go to the beach. A little light shower here and there is not going to completely ruin your beach day because it'll be fairly mild, so it won't be like it's cold rain. Just listen out for thunder. Obviously, if you hear thunder and you're on the beach, get off the beach. Last place you want to be during a thunderstorm is on the beach. It's one of the most dangerous places to be, I should say. Then here's your weekend. So your weekend, we're talking scattered showers, both Saturday and Sunday. I know people are like, well, what time of day are those scattered showers coming in? I don't know. They're going to be scattered throughout the day. So I can't really give you a time. We're going to have an upper level low spinning through that give us showers at any point during the day, but it won't rain all day long. So like I said, you just got to be flexible. Our Foxton weather app, we have that great radar, and I brag about it a lot because it works really well. I use it a lot. See, for years, I've been using a paid radar app, professional radar app, as you would expect. I still use that because it gives me some tools that I can't get with our one on our app. But when I want to just quickly open the radar and check things out, I use ours a lot now. I can find myself over time using it more and more. It just worked very well. It works down to the street level very well. You can really zoom in. The problem with my professional radar app, when you zoom in, it doesn't give you a good look at the roads and stuff. But ours does. So that's why I tend to start using it now. So it just works really well. Trust me on that. If you're watching this on our app, go check it out. It just works very, very well. So I brag about it because it does. When we were with another company years ago, when we first got our first app or second app, whatever it was terrible. And the radar was terrible on it. This one, when we changed over to Gray a couple years ago, a new company, they had this already all set up, and it is just a great weather app. Anyway, I'll move on from there. Let's check out your long-range forecast. Once again, over the weekend, scattered showers are going to be possible. I can't give you exact timing on that because there is no exact timing. You just have to be aware of it and change your plans accordingly as things happen. Monday, a few scattered showers left over there, but then after that, it clears out. Then look what happens to the temperatures. They start heating up. I mean, this time of year, our temperatures have been held down the last few days, and will continue to hold down by the next few days by the rain and the clouds. As soon as we start getting rid of some of those clouds and getting rid of some of the rain, the temperatures are going to start shooting up. And by the end of the week, next week, are probably in the upper 80s. So just get ready for that. It will be getting hotter. Have a good one, folks. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll catch up with you soon. Bye now.